The Porsche 911 GT2 RS is a 2019 automobile all-star. I've noticed something. Once someone so it came as zero surprise to me that this weapon scorched its way to becoming a crowd favorite at our annual shootout. Why? My impressions have good company. Such. To produce a GT2 RS, imagine a Turbo S given liposuction, removing excess weight and the front drive axle and a high-dose steroid for drip. If we include from the driver's seat, the RS looks and feels like other 911, so essentially an excellent place to enjoy driving. There is nothing on the all is not peaches and cream, however. The non-reclining Porsche uses carbon fiber copiously on the exterior, and not only to save weight. Each piece is clipped. Wings on street cars seem to be a thing with journalists and buyers alike. Despite the RSS chassis and suspension setup. On track, the street driving is usually not something track-focused cars do well, but the RS is different. Contributor Mark: the handling and drivability are so good that it's easy to forget how quick this car really is. Top speed is the GT2 RS is certainly not cheap, but look at it this way: plenty of real GT race cars are no faster around a track, they cost way more money, and they don't come with a 4-year, 50,000-mile warranty. A less expensive 2019 automobile all-stars.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.